Hello friends, this is Ganesh. This is a continuation video. Please watch the previous video using the link provided in the description. In this video, we are going to see yarn architecture. Yarn means yet another resource negotiator. This is the yarn architecture. So the main component is a resource manager and node manager. Resource manager is the one decides the resource allocation for all the client requests. All the nodes will have node manager as seen in the picture. The job of the node manager is to provide all the information regarding the container and application master to resource frequently. We will see the flow for an application in yarn. We will see how and what are the components yarn has. Yarn got introduced in Hadoop 2.2. In Hadoop version 1.2, MapReduce performed both processing and resource management function. The basic idea of yarn is to relieve MapReduce from the two operations. Yarn handles both the operation by splitting resource management and job scheduling in separate daemons. After introduction of yarn, it gives the ability of running non-MapReduce jobs within Hadoop framework. Here the node manager and resource manager will perform the data computation operation. Resource manager decides the resource allocation for all the applications in the cluster. Node manager is a permission framework, means in every node we will have a node manager. It monitors the resources like CPU, memory, disk and network and report these to resource manager or the scheduler. The per application master is a framework specific library and its task is to negotiate resources from the resource manager and working with the node managers to execute and monitor tasks. Every application submitted, we will have a application master specific to that application. Here is the yarn application execution flow. A client will submit an application to the resource manager. Then the resource manager will consult with the node manager and create an application master for the client inside a container. Then the application master will register itself with the resource manager so that the client can interact directly with the application master regarding the progress of the job submitted. Application master also provides the service of restarting container on failures. After registering application master, request resource manager for container. Then the resource manager will consult and negotiate with node manager for the containers. Based on the resources availability, node manager will create containers. Then the application master will launch the application in these containers. The node managers will talk back to the resource manager about the usage of resources like CPU, memory, disk and network. During program execution, a client can communicate with application master to get the status of the jobs submitted. On the completion of jobs, application master deregisters itself from the resource manager and shuts down. We will go back to the architecture and see whatever we discussed. Here the application master is getting created after the client request submits an application to the resource manager. Client submits the job to the resource manager. Then a resource manager allocates a application master here. We have node manager in all the 3 nodes. This is an application master, this is an application master. Both are submitted from different applications. One could be from MapReduce and another could be from Spark. So each application master have their own containers. This application master has 3 containers, 1, 2, 3, and this application master has 1 container. The arrow marked here are node status. The node manager sends the status to the resource manager. The dotted black lines are resource request. Application master request resource from resource manager. The same way client request resource from resource manager. The bold lines are to mention the status of the jobs. These containers will submit the status of the jobs to the application master. Here the application master will register itself to the resource manager. This is how the flow of Yarn application will be. The next thing is about schedulers. The schedulers is responsible for allocating resources to various applications based on the capacity and queues. Scheduler performs only the scheduler task. It won't do monitoring or tracking of application status. Scheduler performs its scheduling function based on the resource requirements such as memory, CPU, disk, and network. Scheduler has a plug and play policy in which we could switch between schedulers. They have two schedulers, capacity scheduler and fast scheduler. Capacity scheduler is designed to allow sharing a large cluster while giving each organization a capacity guarantee. The idea is to share the available resources in the Hadoop cluster among multiple organizations which are funding it collectively. Fair scheduling is a method of assigning resources to applications such that all apps get average and equal share of resource over time. This is about Yarn architecture. We will see a recap and practicals in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.